A few weeks ago, I genuinely thought that I was losing my creativity. Every single video just felt the same and boring, so I decided to book a spontaneous trip to Sicily with only one rule: no pressure to create content. And weirdly, something changed. Now, it all started because, when you're on that content creation hamster wheel, you just reach a point where the flow state just stops. You produce a video after video after video, and you're obviously trying to help as many people as possible, but suddenly you just don't feel creative anymore. You just don't have any more ideas. And that is because you just are overstimulated on all the stuff that's going on. I think that this happens to most of us, and between the business side of things and keeping it up with also the heavy load schedule, the art of actually creating can start feeling maybe more like something like a to-do list rather than something that you actually feel inside. That is exactly where I found myself a couple of weeks ago, and I was really overwhelmed with client project, also exams to finish up my degree, and a lot of other things that put me in complete burnout without basically having any capacity to come up with fresh ideas. That is why I decided to go on a trip with one of my good friends. He's called Marco. He is a designer. He's an incredible artist, really incredible. He is a very talented photographer also. That's just his passion. And the beautiful thing about Marco is that he doesn't use expensive camera setups. He just uses his phone and that's it. And the beauty of that, and it's also what I needed at the time, is that you don't necessarily need something extremely expensive to actually be creative. And it creates insanely good videos based on mostly composition and also colors, because the iPhone 15 Pro has great capacities. And that is also why I wanted to go on a trip with him. I wanted to see how he operates, why he takes the photo that he takes, why something looks better than some, what he feels when he actually does this. So when we were there, the beautiful thing obviously of Sicily is the Dolce Vita Italiana, which is basically the fact that nobody there does basically anything. Especially the old people are beautiful. We talked to a lot of them because they just explain to you the beauty of having a nice cup of coffee, looking at the sun or the sea, and just being there in the moment and feeling really aligned with yourself. And that is exactly what I needed in that time, and are caught up in that content machine. Obviously, the content world now, I don't want to basically say it's only negative. Actually, it brings a lot of positive because I am able to live with this stuff. But at the same time, you need to also take a step back and actually feel what it's like to have nothing planned and actually record with someone you love, with someone that has incredible creativity, and actually talk to the people of the place there where you're visiting. Now, I'm not saying that you actually need to go to Sicily to actually be more creative. You can go wherever in your hometown or close to your hometown. I mean, Sicily is an hour and a half away from my hometown. I'm really lucky to live in Italy and everything, but if you live in Japan or the US or South America, I am sure that there's a place not far from where you live where they live in a way that's completely different from the way you live. And that is the thing that basically actually powers me more and gives me even more power to create and be more creative, because simply the fact that I see people that live in a completely different way from the way I do actually opens my mind up to actually create content based more on that philosophy. And it's just beautiful to talk to people and to understand their culture and the way that they like to spend their time. And this trip also reminded me of the important lesson between quality and quantity. For example, I think that when you're starting out, for example, I'm actually at the start of my content creation process, I think that it's great for the algorithm and also for myself to produce as much as possible, because I need to understand what works, what doesn't, and also understand my signature style. So that's why I try to basically create one short form content a day, and one long form a week. That is really stressful, especially when I have a whole other stuff that I'm doing on the side, but it's the right thing to do in my situation right now. Once I understand what my signature style is, how my content is going to look like in the future, I can focus on more quality stuff. And the beautiful thing about this trip was that I actually stopped for a minute and looked at my channel, understand what was going right, what was going wrong, and tried to actually do the right tweaks to actually make my channel look better And those are incredible things because you actually stop for a minute to create content and everything, and you actually look at it from basically the outside, and you understand what you need to do more, and it actually gives you like a better purpose for the future. Guys, this wasn't a really long video, but I really wanted to like share what were the things that worked for me when I had basically panic attacks because I had too much content and too much stuff going on, and this really like changed my perspective and the way I think. So my suggestion to you is, if you feel like burnt out, like there's too many basically shit moments in your life, just grab a bag, grab a camera, or even just your phone, and just go film some stuff. If you really like this niche, you have this passion, just go with a friend or even go alone and just experiment without like any sort of schedule. If you're interested in other videos of mine, you can click right here. Me, I'll see you in the next one, boys.